I'm Todd. USYK, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Sauce, Lawrence OKOLIE. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two. And that's the opening bell, round one. He threw the hook, didn't land. He got out of the way of that right hook. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Nice counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Oh, that punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch. Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind. This is what OKOLIE did. OKOLIE wobbled and down.
One, two, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round two. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Nice counter shot with the right hand. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Lawrence OKOLIE caught with a thunderous shot. And that's just too much as OKOLIE goes down to the canvas.
One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And this sauce can't take anymore. Down he goes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Big Mac, Enzo Maccarinelli. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the world, an Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom.
Just take note, Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
They'll be fighting under the lights. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. We wanted action, and they are giving Maccarin. The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Maccarinelli. the Big Mac is down.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. MACCARINELLI. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Good counter right hand again. He just misses with that big right hand. Beautiful counter shot. No power in those punches. Back and forth they go. MACCARINELLI. As MACCARINELLI might go down here. MACCARINELLI got caught. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got... What do we expect to see here in round two? 2 knockdowns in the last round. What do we have in store here?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that?
Not good news from MACCARINELLI. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Oh, and he rocked him, and now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. And Enzo wilts down to the canvas.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
Terry Belter Harper. She won the IBO lightweight title in 2019 and the WBC lightweight title in 2020. Miss GB, she fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Yorkshire, England, here is a women's super featherweight champion of the world, introducing Terry Belter Harper. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
Lots of hype. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Quick punch scores. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. These two were made for each other. Defense is not an option for these two. Who could forget the first time Harper and Jonas met? Jonas was an underdog, was bloodied early, but surprised Harper with a vicious comeback, and it ended in a draw.
So how does Terry Harper make sure she wins the fight this time? She doesn't want to draw. What she does, she uses her youth, her pace, her speed, her...
So much for defensive abilities. And that's exactly where she... And Miss GB is now in trouble. How is she still on her feet? And now they're right back into the fray. Nice counter. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter. Natasha Jones, a lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore.
One, two, three, four, five.
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
What do we expect to see here in round two? She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out bare.
Nice counter shot. Nice punch. She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She got out of the way of that right hook. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. These two were made for each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Natasha Jonas in trouble.
Oh! I heard that, never by saw it.
It has not been going well for her. The bell rings and we start the third. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. They're both trying for a knockout. And a counter left. She blocks the jab. Nice offensive display, landing that. Oh, and that's down goes Natasha Jonas.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Not the best start.
And Miss GB is now in trouble. And Miss GB goes down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Oh, and Jonas dazed, and down goes Miss GB. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.